All right. What is good, everyone? Appreciate you guys for coming out, joining us today. Just want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. Once again, pretty much we'll be talking about, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Pretty much our expectations for E3. We'll be talking about Fallout 76 and pretty much a good bit more. So, and of course, we'll be having like a Q&A at the end. So if you want to hold your questions or your random questions till the end of it, we'll solve those and answer those at the end. So I just want to thank big shout outs to all of you guys for so much support. Having your family and friends come out and showing more love. So thank you guys. You've been nothing but short of amazing. All of you have been wonderful to me. So thank you, all of you guys, for teaching me some stuff. Showing me some things, stuff that I didn't know. So thank all of you guys for pretty much showing me some of these ropes here. So once again, thank you guys. And today, I'll be having a couple guests joining me. I'll have Unbound Gamer, I'll be having Mama Mercy Gaming, and I'll be having Switch to PC. So all these guys will be joining me. So what is up, guys? Say hello.
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 It's good to have you guys on here.
I'm just a cleaner. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't know what you're doing here. Oh man. So, but
I'm just the cleaner.
But yeah. So Dragon Chi, appreciate you for coming out, man. Always good to see you, bro. So, how's everyone's day? I guess we'll get started in a couple minutes.
I'm doing okay today.
That's good. That's good.
But roasting and yeah, very hot. That's a
Dude,
nice, massive cup of coffee you got there, Switch Station.
Your hot is nothing. It is a joke.
Thank you. It is
yes,
the Ocarina little mug there. Whenever it warms up, like the little, I guess, Song of Time or whatever lights up, or I don't know.
Look, I don't care. It's coffee. That's all I'm thinking about.
Well, you have already had coffee, and you're gonna continue.
Yeah, but I've now not got one for the podcast. So.
Well then. Okay. All right. So, is everyone ready? I think what is today? The 3rd. So what? 9 days or so away till E3.
something like that.
9, 10, 11, 8 or 9 days, I believe.
And I think on the, I want to say I read something on Bethesda's site, or maybe it was a tweet by him that on the 10th that they'll be talking about or showing something off. I think it will be Fallout related, of course.
Oh, yeah, I read something on this site. I think it said, please stand by.
Yeah. We're still...
The schedule for E3 conferences are Electric Arts is going on June 9th at 11 a.m. Microsoft is going June 10th at 1 p.m. Bethesda's Softworks is going June 10th at 6:30 p.m. Developer Digital is going on June 10th at 8 p.m. Square Enix is going June 11th at 10 a.m. Ubisoft will be June 11th at 1 p.m. PC Gaming Show will be June 11th at 3 p.m. Sony Interactive Entertainment will be June 11th at 6 p.m. And Nintendo will be wrapping this all up on June 12th at 9 a.m.
Well, there you go, guys.
Those are all Pacific Standard Time.
There you go, guys. There are all the times. So hope you caught that. If you didn't, you can always go back, hit that replay button. So glad we got that clarified at the beginning for people, and not like all the way in the middle and people are trying to find that. But yeah, where and I'm sure, where did you find all those times?
Somebody posted it in OJ's Discord.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can't get those times.
That was the
I'm
fastest.
sure they're on the E3 site.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just the fastest place for me to find it.
Yeah. So, how about that? I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about first? You want to talk about some Pokemon, or you want to talk about Fallout?
I mean, Fallout's going to be the shorter conversation.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and start talking about Fallout here. So, Fallout. Yeah, a few days ago, most of you already know. Most of you, actually, I think all of us were watching the, whole Bethesda, please stand by for 24 hours before we show you anything real. So we were all present for that. And so yeah, first off, how do you guys feel about the way that they handled that situation?
That was a bunch of bullshit.
I was like, is this child family friendly or?
Yeah. Coming out juggling balloons and whatnot. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that wasted, 9 or 10 hours?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
it was ridiculous. Central time over here, it was like 11:30 or whatnot that I actually quit because I did the live stream and then I ended the live stream, and of course during it I didn't watch any of it, but after I finished that live stream I went back and I was watching and nothing. So 11:30 my time, it was Vault Boy went down to sleep, and that was pretty much it until like 9 a.m. So that was great. But yeah, huge trolling. Didn't really care for it at all. So I think that they know that too, that nobody really.
I don't think they do, because right now
I don't think they do.
the big thing right now are these like 24-hour lockdowns or whatever's going on. I think that's what that was.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are saying a social experiment, what have you, just to see like how long people.
To see how many people.
Yeah, just see how many people, just watch this one screen. This jackass smiling in your face. I know, Mark, that was like one of the biggest things for you was having to watch him smile at you for hours upon hours.
Mate, that's like, I think I watched it for about 6 hours. That's 6 hours of my life I'm never going to
Yeah.
get back. And to me, it's like the highest number of viewers when I was watching, it was about 140,000. I don't know if it went up from that after I stopped watching, but if I was Bethesda, say it got to 160,000, and then they slowly saw people tapering off, that's when I would have, because they could have gone and said whatever they was going to say at a moment's notice. As soon as I saw the amount of viewers going down and down and down, that's when I would have done it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have carried on waiting.
Especially with Pokemon doing their conference that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, I could almost see where they.
Or Game Freak,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The Pokemon company.
I can see where they would almost not want to release anything with the whole Pokemon announcement. That's a big possibility, but like just doing that, and
They could have done it during the
do
day.
it during the day, or like waited till the next day and not do a whole live stream for 24 hours. That's just me. So, but yeah, that was pretty excruciating.
That was some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
yeah, it was. What's up, Lucina? Dragon Cheese says it was funny until it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But so I think OJ has said a few things about it. I haven't really got a chance to do any type of digging myself. But they're saying, like, I guess this is what was it, after, or no, before all of, like, before Fallout 3 and before Fallout 4. I believe that's what it is based over.
Yeah, this takes place 25 years after the bomb, whereas Fallout 3 is 200 years and Fallout 50 years after.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
this is where the rebuild comes from. Like, when you go out in all the other games, there's already settlements.
Right.
These are now building those settlements.
And we all know that, you know, the Volts are just experimental tubes. They are. They put each Volt through a different kind of simulation
Yeah.
to see how people would react to the situation their Volt was given. You see it in other
Yeah.
Fallout games.
So I mean,
Like one, they didn't put enough food in there.
so do you think that this is going to be, because they said that this was kind of going to be, you know, online as well. So I mean, do you think this is going to be your traditional Fallout game, or do you think this is going to be kind of like a spin-off, you know, kind of like an ESO but not so MMO-ish, I guess?
They already said this is not going to be a traditional
Okay.
Fallout game.
Well, then that makes some sense there.
Right, Dragon Shy corrected me. It's 20 years,
20
not
years.
25.
Okay. So this is when they're starting to build and everything, and yeah, okay. So that makes a little bit of sense. Yeah, because I only, you know, heard a little bit about it. Forgive my cat. She's being terrible.
She's not
Yeah,
feeling good.
She's not feeling too hot. So anyway, yeah, I didn't know too much about it, but yeah, I'm glad that I know a little bit more. So I mean, do you think they're gonna have, you know, the whole settlement building because this is building upon your settlements now, or
Yep.
I think that's literally all it's going to be.
I actually believe in one of their statements. They said that there's still going to be the settlement building from 4
Yeah.
because people really enjoyed that. I mean, have you seen some of the things people built in there? They've built working Game
Oh
Boys
yeah,
and stuff.
that, you know, Unbound Gamer and I have had a conversation where, you know, we kind of wish that it would only be, you know, just building, kind of like Sims Fallout Edition, if you will.
And that's
Yeah,
what we're
so called it. No, but really, I think that's pretty cool. So what do you think this is gonna be, like I guess a Fortnite Fallout Edition, if you will?
No, because I don't think it's going to have the Battle Royale aspect.
Okay. So,
I think it's
think
going to be more
traditional-
like...
Sorry, Sketch, go mate.
I think it's going to be more like H1Z1 or games like that, where it's open world, it's all the people in the world building. Obviously, there's going to be, you know, I'm sure there will be, you know, player killers, but I don't think that's the goal of it.
yeah.
Will your name turn orange when you do that?
Yes. But then, you know, you could be a solo player and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Mhm.
After like 3 days.
So, I mean, with the
Sorry, anime reference.
Yeah, if nobody gets our Sword Art reference, I'm sorry.
Sword Art Online, so with their online, I mean, is there going to be like a story, I guess, co-op, or you just think it's...
It wouldn't be Bethesda if there wasn't a story.
Skits, do you think the hardcore? I'm not that into Fallout. Do you think this game or hardcore Fallout fans are going to be okay with this game?
Hardcore Fallout fans aren't okay with any Fallout game.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But no, I think it's not traditional, which they've admitted. This also isn't the next chapter in the series, which, hey, that should excite everyone because that means we know that there's already the next Fallout in the works.
Yeah.
But I think this is them trying to figure out if ESO did not do well. I personally enjoy it, but it did not do well, and I think this is a test to see if people would play maybe a
Fallout version.
post-apocalyptic one
Yeah.
instead.
Well, didn't a lot of people didn't they originally plan to make a Fallout on like MMO, and people got really upset when they didn't do it?
Yeah, and then they got really upset when they did release ESO.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a thing, but they can't cancel it. Or
So is this kind of a risk by Bethesda, or
I would,
You could say
I would
that.
think so. To be honest, I mean, they saw how ESO was, so
But it's a high risk, high reward though, because you're gonna get a lot more casual players who are more interested in like the online building. We're gonna end up with a lot of like the Minecrafter adults.
yeah,
I think, who are gonna enjoy the better graphics and building mechanics of the Fallout franchise over the blocks.
right.
that's true? Yeah.
Also, you can build entire cities in like baseball diamonds and stuff. Like this is gonna be an amazing experience.
Wow. I mean, I say I'm not that, I'm not that into Fallout, but obviously they're going to release more details about it. We don't know everything about it at the moment. We only know very, very small amount. Maybe I will get it. I like building games, so maybe I will get it.
I mean, I may be the first. I'm gonna probably be the first person, maybe in the group that we all talk to, that says I think this is definitely going to be a must-try game.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Especially, go ahead. Oh, I was gonna say, especially if they take like from people who already have well-established MMOs like World of Warcraft, and we can make like little guilds and have like we can have the Player Essence
Yeah.
guild, and all build a town together, and go on raids where we kill Deathclaws.
yeah. I mean, it could almost be, I guess like Ark, survival, in a sense like that. I think that would be really cool.
That was the game I was
Huh?
thinking of.
Yeah, that's the game I was trying to
Yeah.
think of.
Um,
That is gonna be more
I
like.
think that would be really cool. Having a Fallout version of like Ark, that would be amazing. Me personally, with knowing that this is kind of a spin-off, and not your main line, I think I'm okay with that. Now, I know that it's going to be, of course, for PC and Xbox and PlayStation, but is it going to come to Switch? That's my biggest thing. Are we going to get a portable version of Fallout 76?
Probably not.
Not at the beginning, if at all.
And see, that kind of disappoints me. Now I'll probably, if it does come to Switch, or when it does, I'll end up getting both copies, for the PS4 and for the Switch. But like, man, I hope and I wish that they would just, and maybe I'm being too optimistic, but hopefully they'll come out at E3 and be like, yeah, it's gonna be released on all these and the Switch, and everyone's just gonna, lose their minds. I think that would be really cool.
The only, like right now, the only problem I see with the Switch, you have to understand, as much as I am about the Switch, so we don't have any comparable online facility.
Right.
Right? We don't know what it's going to be like. We know what the Wii U online is like. I mean, you can't play Smash Brothers on that without getting disconnected 1,000
Yeah.
times. So, and this falls into a lot of games that a lot of people want. Like, we're talking Fallout right now, but the other one that everyone's really like, oh, I want this, is Overwatch on the Switch.
Yeah.
The two consoles that handle Overwatch right now, the Xbox and the PlayStation, both of which have years of online servers and services
Yeah.
running,
Yeah.
can't
already
handle that.
established.
like they can't handle the network for it. So, and I feel like that's kind of where we're at with this. This is an online game. There's no way at this moment that they're going to release it for the Switch until they can see the online infrastructure.
With that being said, wasn't there an announcement for Ark to actually come over to the Switch like a while back? I can't remember.
I mean,
Yeah.
There was a rumor
Okay.
that has not been confirmed.
Okay.
And that happened back in, I want to say, March.
It was a few months ago, yeah.
And we haven't heard anything else about it.
So hopefully...
Which kind of leads it to just being a rumor.
Unfortunately. But I mean, if it does, if Ark does, then yeah, I think that Fallout 76 has a chance.
To be honest, as closed-minded as this sounds, I think if we get any MMO first, it will be a Japanese MMO. I think it will be a while before we see any American MMOs on the Switch.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, because this is, the first time Bethesda's even came over to Nintendo, so for them to release this game like so soon, I mean, I can understand it. And with there not being a big MMO or any true MMO out there right now, I can see why they would want to do it a JRPG MMO.
And plus, if Nintendo doesn't offer to publish this, I doubt if it'd come to Switch anyway. It's Bethesda, and every Bethesda game so far, Nintendo has published.
So, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get a big announcement about it. I'm trying to be very hopeful, but I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'll still be playing it on the PS4.
With G5?
Yeah.
But if you play it on the PS4, you're not going to have that cross-platform.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. Well, you'll be able to play with PC, probably.
No, they don't allow cross-platform to PC off the PS4 anymore either.
Wow. What is up with Sony?
Because it's Windows, it's Microsoft.
What is up with seriously? That is I was of the opinion a little while ago when it was all about why is Sony not playing nicely with the other console manufacturers? And I was like, you know what? If there's enough pressure from either their shareholders or their users, they'll have to do a U-turn and give in. But it looks like they're standing firm. Maybe when the new PlayStation comes out, they'll have a different tone. But I don't get it. But then again, are they really losing out? They're still selling consoles, so
Well, their big thing right now is that you can only play their online games with other users from their platform. So if two friends want to play a game together, you both have to have the PS4. That sells more consoles for them.
Yep, that's true. Yeah.
And it doesn't help that all the game companies that are trying to be like, we're trying to get cross-platform, are very much being like, we're still in talks with Sony, so they're keeping hope alive.
Yeah. I don't think any of them have come out outright and said, no, Sony is outright adamant it's never happening. It's always, we're still hopeful. We're still in talks with Sony, which is like the kind way of saying, yeah, Sony's just not playing ball.
As far as I'm concerned, the fact that they've convinced Nintendo to talk cross-platform faster than they've convinced Sony.
Dragon Lady?
And Nintendo didn't even have cross-platform until this last year.
Yeah. People laugh. Skits, Unbound, Skits, Switch Station Mum, you must have come across it as well. When I talk to people that maybe aren't Nintendo gamers, and I'm like, I'll tell you what, over the past couple of years, or a year and a half at least, Nintendo has changed a lot. They've changed a lot of their practices. Nintendo is still about blah, 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 blah. But they have changed. They've changed a lot.
No, they've changed a ton. They've stepped into the modern world.
Yeah, like you said, go back, Skits, like a year and a half, 2 years. I wouldn't have even thought about crossplay with Nintendo. What else?
You could barely think about third party with Nintendo during the Wii U era. They literally made it impossible with the Wii U for third parties to make games for the console. That's how far outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were still building for
What's up,
1980s.
What's up, Dragon Lady? Always good to see you.
Yeah, so, anyone who's not biased towards a certain piece of plastic, Sony or Microsoft or whatever, they can't deny that Nintendo has changed.
Yeah. And I had this, I had that conversation with, one of my buddies. He had, he's really big into PS4, just huge, PlayStation fanboy. And, I'm trying to tell him about the Switch and everything. And, he's just like, it's Nintendo. They don't really have too many titles. I'm like, bro, just wait. Like, we have so many titles now, but just wait till, just wait, And he recently just bought a 3DS, and he was like, man, why didn't you tell me the 3DS was this badass? And I was like, what have I been trying to say? What have I been trying to tell you?
Why would you buy a 3DS when the Switch is out?
I mean, yeah, because his argument...
He's like, this is amazing. You're like, you wasted money on that.
Yeah,
Here, try this now.
I've been telling him, like, you need to get a Switch. Like, but he went out and bought a 3DS. But his argument is that there's no titles besides Mario and Zelda out right now. I was like, no.
What?
I said, no.
Your friend is a fool, my friend.
Your friend's stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, that I was trying not to be rude, but yeah.
I was like, man, there's so many titles. There's so many titles to come. Like, there's so many indie titles out there. There's so many third parties out there and coming. Like, it's ridiculous. I just keep on telling them, wait till E3. You'll see.
Games for
days. I still have games on the shelf that I haven't even played yet. I went out. I got Mega Man. I have not touched Mega Man yet because I'm still trying to get through effing Donkey Kong and Hyrule Warriors. I'm kind of in between juggling.
Yeah, I need to
gave
get
up on
You
Mega
gave up
Man.
on Donkey Kong.
Also, has your friend ever played, like, the Wii U?
No.
Alright, so then he literally has no excuse because all of those ported
and
games...
I mean, he enjoyed.
He never played.
He enjoys the N64. He enjoys the GameCube, but he hated the Wii. He never got a Wii U or anything, so I'm just like, man, you really don't know what you're missing.
Has he played on your Switch?
No, he has played on one of our other buddy Switches. He played Splatoon 2, and he absolutely hates that. I guess it's because it's not a traditional shooter.
Your friend's tool.
Oh, man.
But I mean, there's like Mum Mercy and Skits. There's so many other games on the Switch.
Your
Great
friend just sounds like a
independent
gaming
games.
bro.
Yeah.
He's a tool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess he's kind of warming up to the idea, but I mean, he's just getting behind. For him to say that there's no games, that's ridiculous. That means that you have done zero homework, and you're just saying that. Yeah, Dragon Chi, what the actual... The Switch is overflowing with games. Dragon Lady says, yeah, I was playing Dragon Quest Builders.
That's an awesome game, that is.
But anyway, yeah, Fallout 76. I hope it comes at some point. Because, yeah, I would love nothing more than just like a Fallout Builders going out, exploring the world, but having that portable. So hopefully it comes out, or hopefully it comes out,
And, like, here's the one big downfall to that, like, internet access. The Switch doesn't generate its own internet. So you'd have to go Wi-Fi hotspot to hotspot trying to play that, specifically an online-only game on the go.
But I mean...
No, I guess the other
Go ahead.
The other big thing is like the cutscene was super freaking clear and crisp, but for all we all know, the gameplay could look like Fortnite. Which then, yes, the Switch could handle it.
Yeah, I just...
I'm not saying that they're going to do that.
Yeah, no.
I heard the disappointment in your voice.
Now, hold on. I'm not even arguing with graphics-wise, because we know the Switch can handle
yeah.
graphics. My argument is specifically to the online network, because we don't know how stable that is.
Because it's not out, so we'll see how it breaks and how it works. We'll find its breaking points, and I'm sure there will come.
Oh, we will.
Well,
I'm hoping that Nintendo, whilst they've been because they pushed it back twice now, this launch of the online, I hope they've been, and I would think they've been working with certain third-party companies and asking them, right, for an online service, what do you, like for your online games, what do you absolutely need?
How does that would require Nintendo to be reaching out for help?
Yeah, well, yeah, and I hope they are, because this is new territory for them. Their own a dedicated online service, and I hope they've either. I mean, some people have said, maybe they've been working with Microsoft. No, I don't believe that, but I hope they have.
DNA.
Yeah, I mean DNA. They are the largest in Japan, like back end, like for mobile phones. So they've got experience in that kind of thing. But I hope they've been working with third party companies as well.
Well, then yeah, that makes. I did not know that they were working with DNA. Mercy says they're actually working with them on the online info. So.
Yeah, they bought a lot of shit. They own, what is it, 20% of DNA now? Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, then there's some confidence in that, but they're also not. I mean, you gotta imagine, like, we're talking millions of people trying to play online all at once for a service that Nintendo's never used before. They don't know what to expect. How many people? I remember the launch of one of the World of Warcraft expansions. So many people logged in that it shut down the game for 2 hours.
Wow.
And that was when they expected a 15 million.
Hold up, I remember that because I was
Pandaria?
playing. Yeah, it was
Cataclysm.
Yeah, because I was playing that. Yeah, I do remember that. Cuz
But the day, like, they had 14.5 million players prior to the launch. So they expected that amount of traffic, and when the expansion launched and went live, so many people tried to log in. It shut down Blizzard's server. This is a company that has been doing online games since the 90s.
Yeah.
Since the dawn of time.
I mean, I don't expect Nintendo to get it right out of the gate. I expect them to have to add things over the next couple of years. I mean, it took Microsoft with the first Xbox a year to get their online service running, and they're
still working on getting their online service ready.
Yeah, and Sony, it took quite a while. So I don't expect, and anyone who expects Nintendo to get it spot on the very first, the minute it's launched, is
Nintendo fans.
yeah, basically, yeah.
No, it's all the Sony and Microsoft fanboys who are like, well, see, your online's not as good as our online. Well, your online's trash too, buddy. I've been kicked off of online games plenty of times. You know what also has never happened? Nintendo's never gotten my shit hacked.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. Yeah. But, I mean, will they once their online launches?
That's one of the measures they're trying to take.
360, my account got hacked. That was fun.
Oh yeah, and Dragon brought up another good point. The Error 34 with Diablo 3 launch, another system-wide outage for Blizzard.
I did not experience
that one. I expect, like...
Oh, we did, and
a lot
Stitch
of
was
people,
mad because for days he couldn't play Diablo.
That's
days.
Awful.
A lot of people, like, I don't see us getting a lot of these until mid next year. I mean, Fortnite is supposed to be coming. I mean, that runs on a mobile network, but I don't know. I don't know how well it's going to run.
Yeah.
At this moment, with so many people wanting it, so many people so hyped. I kind of feel like maybe, Nintendo bit off more than they can chew. But I've been proven wrong, too. However, I've also seen the launch of several, online networks for the first time and how poorly it can go.
Yeah.
Does anybody think that maybe Nintendo waited for PlayStation and Xbox to fail so many times so they can make sure they don't make the same fails?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
Nintendo
mean-
cared.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I think this has already been said by you, Mark. I think that, you know, or by all of us, I think whenever it comes out, it's going to be buggy, and there's going to be some fixing, and it's going to crash probably at some point. Probably when Smash Bros. Comes out, or Pokemon.
But then again, what should we expect for $20 or £20 a year?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing too. Is like
Well,
they're
I
not,
wholeheartedly believe the other two companies overcharge.
Well, yeah.
I wholeheartedly
yeah,
believe that.
But
Considering how often Microsoft does $1 for a year, they overcharge.
yeah, I don't know. I hope the servers will be well. I hope the online. My biggest thing is I really hope the online holds up. I do know that, like I said, there will be bugs, there will be crashes at the very beginning, but I hope and pray that they will fix it really, really soon, within the end of the year. Maybe that's being too optimistic, but yeah. So yeah, everyone who's watching, let me know what you guys expect out of you know, the whole online service. Of course, we would love to hear all you guys' inputs, and shout outs to 11 people watching. Thank all you guys for tuning in and hearing this discussion with all of us. And I believe I am at 97 subscribers, so we get 3 more, just 3 more, and I'll be doing that giveaway. Of course, it won't be on this one, but yeah, we missed a chance on that one. But it will be on the next live stream. So if we get to that 100 subs, I'll be doing a $20 eShop card giveaway and 2 $10 ones. So everyone likes, you know, free money. Everyone wants to get that indie game that they have had lack of money to purchase. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 100.
All I'd like to say is that I think that Fallout 76 is going to be fun. I think it's going to be a good game, and I still think that the hardcore Fallout fans are going to.
I mean, I really enjoy Fallout, as you can see, or mirror back behind the hat. I'm a huge Fallout fan. However, I'm not really bothered by it. It's kind of like, you know, the whole Pokemon Let's Go, because I know that these aren't mainline core titles. I'm not too upset by it. I'm happy that at least we're getting, you know, I'm not saying that we're getting Fallout 76. Mark, you just subscribed.
That's my other. That's another YouTube account I've got. Yep.
Well, shout outs again, Mark. Thank you for subscribing.
Congratulations on 100. You just hit it.
What? I sure did. Woo! Congratulations. Thank you, guys. And of course, next live stream, we will be doing that. So make sure all you guys who want to take part in this, you know, tune into the live stream, because once you do, and if you're subscribed, then that's how you'll pretty much win those eShop cards. So just tune in and watch.
No point, because he's going to DM us 3 the codes afterwards.
It fell and the cat broke.
I'm joking.
Man, get him in trouble, Mark.
He's
I am joking.
not
I'm joking.
He's not at all. Oh man. So yes, thank all you guys once again. Let's keep on pushing. Let's keep on pushing, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, what I'm finally here for.
But so okay, so let's talk a little bit about Pokemon now.
Right, so this is when I go to sleep for half an hour.
Oh, what's up, Liquid Metal? Good to see you. And Liquid Metal, we hit that 100 subs, my friend. So whenever we do that next live stream, when we do that whole giveaway, that cartridge lick is for you, buddy. So
why are we doing it now? We're only halfway through the
No,
podcast.
just do it now. I mean, he's here.
oh god.
Yeah,
For him?
yeah. Live on camera now.
Let's do
Hey,
it.
and since we're talking about Bethesda, why don't you do a Bethesda, game while you're at it?
They don't
Let's
have a. Am I supposed to lick the disc?
You don't have. No.
You have Doom or
Doom,
Skyrim?
Oh,
Skyrim.
Doom or Skyrim, both are
no.
Bethesda.
I'm not buying Skyrim for the millionth time.
All right, well, go get a cartridge. It doesn't matter
okay.
which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, since
Ask
They-
Liquid. Liquid,
Liquid
what do
takes
you
the
want him
same.
to
Alright,
lick?
hold on. Hold on.
What games
I'll
have you
show
got, Switch Station, on cartridge?
Do you have any of the really kiddie ones? Because those are going to taste the worst.
Ooh, like Donkey Kong. Splatoon.
Alright, so we have Bayonetta 2. Oh
Your stream
no.
offline. Wait, your stream went offline.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
just gone for me.
What?
Did you push a button by accident?
Alright, hold on. Let's see. What is going on here? We live.
It's okay, we'll get it figured out.
G5, right when I bring up Pokken,
Yeah.
something happens. Brilliant.
Everybody's probably in there like, oh, he had to do a cartridge. You're like, now he disappears.
Hey, back. Yay.
Back. Is it glitchy, lagging?
Nah,
Still
seems
for
to
me.
be,
alright.
seems to be fine.
Let's see. Right when I bring up, oh yeah, yeah.
Look what you did.
All right. So everything seems to be going okay then. Yeah.
See, your cat is it's supporting you in the
Welcome,
background.
G5. Thank you for joining. Okay, so if everything's not lagging, we'll continue.
Hold on a second.
Hang on, mine's still-
Yeah, mine's buffering.
mm. Right.
Are you having internet issues?
No, shouldn't be. No, mall.
His Streamlab Bob's got a red square next down in the bottom right.
Let's see. Click, you have unread notifications. Dropped frames detected 75%. That was a minute ago.
Yeah, so you're running something that's eating your bandwidth or your CPU. What quality are you streaming at?
480.
Switch, what did you set up your stream to be at? Because I know you just downloaded this. Did you even get a chance
No.
to output?
No.
Which means you're streaming at 60 frames per second and 1080. Your computer may not be able to handle it.
Change the video. Arc Gaming. Can you put me in monitor, please?
Arc
Got me
Gaming?
monitor.
Why?
I would put up your like be right back screen or something.
I wonder who that Arc Gaming. Alright, so we gotta go into property FPS 30. Oh, hold on.
Now you go to settings and then output or
Okay.
Yeah.
Properties. Configure video. Match output FPS. No.
Kids are so loud.
Hmm. Okay. Let me see something. Setting. FPS. Why is this giving me so much trouble? Yeah.
'Cause it's you.
Of course. So it's Streamlabs.
How unfortunate.
Yeah. You've never had this trouble before, actually, have you?
Let's
Switch
see.
station. If you were the
Let's
suspicious
see.
kind, you'd wonder, wouldn't you?
Stream is
I am
being
the suspicious kind. I'm suspicious of everything.
Yo, looks. Oh, you
Oh,
were
wait, are we back? We're buffering? We're buffering. That is something.
Is he
Yeah,
gonna
it's
announce
buffering.
it? Is he gonna announce it?
Azob, say you're skipping. Yeah, it would. Say you're skipping
Yep.
frames.
Yay!
Let's see, that's low.
Oh, you're not the elusive 69 anymore?
I'm seeing Switch Station in like stop mode. Wait, what do they call that animation? Stop.
It's like
frame
watching PUBG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Switch Station, you're in PUBG, mate.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, maybe even better.
Yeah, definitely better.
yeah. Is it still lagging? Buffering?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hold on, well let me try changing it on this one. Let's go to File, Settings, Output. Man, that is crazy. Encoder, Enable, Advanced. Okay. Now I can do it in this one.
No one's streaming like Netflix or anything, are they?
Possibly. I don't know.
Is your cat in the living room watching, I don't know, cartoons or something?
She's watching the Animal Planet, actually.
See, she's watching the Animal Planet.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah!
Whoa!
What is that?
Jeez. Who needs ears anyway?
Was that coming through the live stream? Yes. Video bit rate. Video.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Anything? Still lagging, I'm assuming. Mark, are you there?
I am, mate. Yep.
No, okay. Still lagging and everything.
Yes. it is.
Awesome.
It's like watching videos back in the 90s. You know, when the internet was super slow.
56K modem.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
With that sound when you used to call, you know, you had that sound of
Yeah.
the router. Yeah.
Mr. Nichols says, I didn't know you had a Discord.
Yeah, well, I just created it today, Mr. Nichols, so don't worry, all you guys will be getting the invites for that Discord link. I only just did it for these guys just so we could kind of, you know, get into the stream. Yeah, so as for this live stream goes, I think it's pretty dead now. Thank you, internet or YouTube or whatever happened, but
I'll show you when I get. Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Zach Brown. Thank you.
Go, Knack Brown.
Oh, Knack Brown. Well, this is a shame. Yeah. Yeah, some really, really serious technical difficulties here. So, I don't know what's going on, why it's all being like this. Let you see the kitty. Ah, well, probably won't be able to with how laggy this is becoming. Sorry guys. Thank you for all your patience. Nani?
Alright, Switch, I'm gonna have to go, so
Alright, man.
I can't hang out for much longer anyway, so
Yeah.
when you get it all figured out though, we'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah,
I will watch your stream.
Alright, man. Well, thank you for coming out. I wish it was, you know, actually worked. I don't know. Well,
You're good, dude. These things happen.
yeah.
We'll talk later.
Alright, man. Have a good day at work. Be safe. Well, guys, because of the... thank you, Dragon Lady. And yes, Dragon Chi, my cat is not pleased. As for me, I'm not thrilled about this. Well, don't know what's going on with the old internet, but it's just gonna keep on doing this. So I am going to be ending this one extremely short today. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for coming out and letting us hit that 100 mark. So I'll actually be live streaming maybe later today if I can get everything worked out. If not today, then it will be Tuesday around the same time. So that will be 12 p.m. CT, 1 p.m. ET, and 10 a.m. PT. So that will be on Tuesday. So we'll either, like I said, guys, we'll be either live streaming later today if I can get this working again, and yeah, if not, then it will be in a couple days. But in that couple days, then we'll be doing that giveaway. We'll be doing that cartridge liquid metal. So yeah, don't worry, man. That's still gonna come. So yeah, Mama Mercy, you know, Mark, Skits, Liquid Metal. Thank you guys for joining me, you know, on the podcast today. So. Thank you guys. Sorry about everything. And yeah, we'll try it again later or Tuesday, but I'll keep you guys updated.